Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just came to show you guys a quick and easy look, and the fun thing about this is I only use one palette. If you guys have been following me and my channel, you know it's kind of hard for me to just use one palette. I like to switch around, mix things up. So I did use the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, the first one that came out. As you guys know, there are two new ones, and I'll be picking those up soon for you guys and giving a review. But for right now, if you're interested to see how I got this quick and easy look, just stay tuned. Alright guys, we're going to start with MFEO out of the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is going to be our transition shade, and we're going to go ahead and blend to win. Y'all know how we do on this channel. Next, we're dipping into Pukey, and this is just a little bit lighter brown. Same palette, of course. Like I said, I'm only using one eyeshadow palette for this whole look. And it's just kind of brightening the eye up because we're going to add a darker brown here in just a second. We're using the same brush. I love this brush. It's by Wet n Wild. It's only $1 and it works so good. And it's cute. It's white and pink. Easy to clean. Perfect brush for you to pick up at a Dollar Tree or Walmart, whatever. Next, we're dipping into Central Park. We're changing brushes. This is another Wet n Wild brush. It's a flatter brush. It's more dense, so it allows me to pack on the color. We're going to go ahead and start blending this into the outer edge of our lower crease. And this is where it gets fun for me because you start seeing like what it's going to turn into. And this is where you have to start trusting the process. Using the same brush, I dipped into Mocha, which is just a little bit lighter than the brown we just had, Central Park. Blending that out into the eye and just making sure that everything blends together. You don't want any specific lines of demarcation. You want to make sure that you're as picture perfect as possible. Also, the colors in this palette, besides the shimmers, well, the shimmers too, but the colors in this palette are so pigmented that literally a little bit goes a long way. So I'm not really dark skinned. I can only imagine how pigmented these colors show up on my lighter friends. We do aim to be picture perfect, so go ahead and blend it out as best as you can. I do have hooded eyes, which is another reason why I'm so obsessed with blending, because if I close my eyes or if I'm looking like, I don't know, a certain way, I just want to make sure it looks perfect. So yeah. Then I'm going to start with my cut crease. I like to take my time, honey. You don't let nobody rush you when it comes to this, okay? So we're just starting at the very inner part of our eye, taking our time. Just, you know, making sure things come out exactly how we want them to. Slowly moving up, making sure that's how it is with my hooded eyes. I have to make sure it's not too low. And we're just perfecting it here. You do want to make sure that you have the concealer like as flat as possible, not a lot of excess on it, because you don't want it to smear with whatever color you're putting on. Alright, this has to be one of my favorite colors out of the palette. It's Sissy, and to make sure we get as much pigment as possible, I like to start with my finger and then go in with a small dense brush. I like it to be a small brush because I don't want it to be too big, because I want to make sure I keep my crease really defined. So you can use whatever you want, but this is just my preference and it works well for me. Make sure you pack this color on as much as you want to. That's what I did. I just continued to pack it on because one, it's so freaking pretty, and then two, I just like my eyes to pop. Like, even though this is a simple look, there's no reason why you can't make it a little glam, right? So just put it onto your liking. Make sure you're satisfied with how it looks and the color shows up. Do this palette some justice because Jaclyn did her damn thing. This is another beautiful color in the palette. It's called 24/7. We're going to also start with our finger on this one. Just blend it on the outside of where you did your cut crease and then where the other color starts. Just kind of make sure you blend the two, kind of marry them. Then I go in with my brush to make sure it's mirror for sure. And if you see here, it looks really, really pretty. Go ahead and make sure you finish with a blend to win. I'm also going to go ahead and do my NYX liner off camera. I did a red liner and I'm cleaning up the outside of this eye look with some concealer. I am going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and then I do the bottom part of my eyeshadow. So I'll just be putting the Central Park on the bottom and the mocha to make sure it matches the top part of my eyes. And here is the finished look, you guys. I'm definitely interested in knowing if you have this palette and love it. If you enjoyed this look, let me know what you think about it in a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, give me a little bit of love here. I love you guys and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye.